Page 15, Ode to Joy. That F clef on page 14, that's also known as a bass clef. And now they're showing you all 5 lines of the staff, not just the top 3. Isn't that interesting? Now there's 3 lines of music at the top of the page, sort of at the top, and the upper middle, okay, where they're experimenting with dynamics. So you can, I explained the dynamic thing in the previous video. It's like the first line, you're starting out here with medium F, you got that decrescendo, that little arrow means get softer, down to piano, or soft. And then the next 2, you're going from soft. You're getting some practice at louds and softs, so and you have to experiment. It does take a little practice to figure out what you're doing. Let's see here. Start out medium loud, however loud that is. You decide how loud medium loud is. Is this louder? This? How loud is medium loud? I don't know. You decide, and then decide how soft is. How soft is soft? You know, once you figure those out, then you go from one to the other. And you have to experiment with that, and then you go back up. Takes a little practice to get that, and both hands, okay? You work both hands that way. It really adds a lot to the music when you can get these louds and softs and things. In Ode to Joy, we're going to play this with the left hand only, okay? Just play the whole thing with the left hand. It's handy. You can try it with the right hand too. There's nothing wrong with it. Do it both if you want, but I'm only going to cover the left hand. Mainly half notes. Now the time signature 4/4, right? Time signature means 4 counts to a measure, so it tells us how far to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, blah, blah, blah. And the bottom 4, the 4 means quarter, or 1/4, or quarter, or something, okay? Referencing a quarter note. So we're counting quarter notes. So they'll be equal to 4 quarter notes in every measure. A half note is equal to 2 quarter notes, and you got 2 half notes, so you got 4 quarter notes. Okay, so it all works out. Now in the second line, in the first measure, and they have a little box there to tell you, a dotted half note, all right? And the rule for dotted notes is the dot gets half the value of the note. You need to put the 2 together to get the whole thing. So if a half note gets 2 counts, then the dot is going to get 1 count. So you put the 1 count and the 2 counts together and you got a total of 3 counts. So the dotted half note in 4/4 time gets 3 counts. Or another way of saying it, a dotted half note is equal to 3 quarter notes, period. And regardless of the time signature, it's always equal to 3 quarter notes. So we're going to hold that dotted half note down for 3 counts instead of 2. Then the whole note at the end, that's 4, you know that already. So let's go ahead and try this together. Because it's mainly half notes, I'm going to speed the metronome up a little bit. But I put the metronome on 70 for this, and it's beating quarter notes, right? So go ahead and put your hand where it goes. Remember how to find out where your hand goes? You know you're using your left hand. And the first note there has got a 3 above it, so you're going to put your 3rd finger on that note. And hopefully you also know that note is an E. If you don't, time to learn the notes quickly, please. Memorize them. So that's an E, this E. So that's where your hand goes. Alright, so you put your left hand there. I'm going to count us in. I'll give us 4 counts. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, are some notes at the bottom of the page. You can do other things with this, and you can do those on your own. I'm not going to bother with them. But I would like to do the duet with you. So at the bottom on the right hand part, there's a teacher's part written out. So I would like to play that while you play what you just played. We'll play a duet together. And again, if there's somebody around who plays piano, maybe they could do the teacher's part and you could have a duet with them. You can use one keyboard. You don't need two keyboards for this. There's plenty of room on the one for both of you. So I'm going to count us in 4, and then we're going to play this together. So go ahead and put your left hand where it was, here. And here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, off.